Hello, I'm Kyle Buller with Kia Canada. Since its introduction, the Soul has been a trailblazer and a trendsetter. There are those that mimic, but none that truly compare. For 2012, the Soul receives a long list of upgrades that will keep it at the head of the pack. Already known as a standout stylistically, the 2012 Soul receives a freshened style that serves to sharpen it in every way. The front fascia has been reworked to emphasize the Soul's wide stance and give the fog lights more prominence. The 2-bulb headlight design makes way for a new 4-bulb system that is also available with projector headlights, LED daytime running lights, and turn signals. At the rear, the proportion of the tusk bumper reinforces the wide stance. The taillight lenses are sharper and now offer an LED option. Finally, there is available distinctive turn signal repeaters in the door mirrors and newly designed wheel arc filling 18-inch wheels. The upgrades build on the Soul's standout style. Inside, the center stack and shifter console have been redesigned to make them visually more appealing and, more importantly, easier to use. The front seats now offer 2-stage heaters, and there's also some new equipment. A navigation system with a 7-inch screen is standard on the Luxury, while Yuvo, which appeals to the tech-savvy, is standard on the 4U, Retro, and Burner. The Retro also earns a new pattern-style cloth, while leather is standard in the Luxury. What hasn't changed is the Soul's practical versatility. It remains as flexible and as roomy as ever. There is space for 5 riders and 546 liters of cargo with the seats upright. Folding both halves of the 60/40 split folding rear seat down opens up 1,511 liters and a flat floor. Perhaps more importantly, all of the space is usable, as the intrusions have been kept to an absolute minimum and the tailgate opening is large and squared off. Lift the hood and you'll find even bigger changes to the 2012 Soul. There is significantly more power and even better fuel economy. 2 new engines headline the Soul for 2012. The first is an all-new 1.6-liter gasoline direct injection 4-cylinder that delivers 138 horsepower and 122 pound-feet of torque. That is very close to the output of last year's 2-liter engine, but with significantly better fuel economy. The up-level engine takes an even bigger step forward. The horsepower rises by 21 to 163, while the torque jumps 10 pound-feet to 147. The Soul also receives its segment-busting horsepower without exacting a fuel economy penalty. The extra power is relayed to the road through 2 new transmissions. A 6-speed manual transmission is now standard and replaces the previous 5-speed on all models. The optional automatic again features 6 speeds and a manual shift mode. In both cases, the extra gears not only improve the Soul's off-the-line performance, it also lowers the engine's RPMs at highway speeds, which makes for a more relaxed ride. The automatic also features Kia's active ecosystem. It remaps the throttle and alters the shift pattern to extract the best fuel economy. The new Eco model includes an idle stop-and-go system that stops the engine whenever the vehicle comes to a standstill and automatically restarts when the driver gets ready to pull away. In keeping with Kia's mandate to bring safety to the masses, the Soul receives all of the latest technology, both active and passive. On the active side, the Soul features 4-wheel disc brakes with anti-lock, brake assist, and electronic brake force distribution. 2 advanced stability control systems are also along for the ride. These systems work hand in glove to ensure the Soul obeys driver input. The Vehicle Stability Management System, known as VSM, uses the electrically assisted steering to control a wayward tendency by steering the wheels in the appropriate direction. At the same time, the Electronic Stability Control System, which includes traction control and hill start assist, cuts engine power and dabs the appropriate brake to counter understeer and oversteer. It is an all-encompassing system that is usually reserved for more expensive cars. On the passive side, the Soul earns 6 airbags, anti-whiplash headrests, and 3-point seat belts with pretensioners. There it is, the new and improved 2012 Soul. The redesign retains the Soul's core values of flexibility and fun-to-drive factor, but builds on its appeal. It has an even stronger style, more power, better fuel economy, and enhanced safety. It all serves to keep the Soul at the top of its class.